Okay.
And we are live. Welcome to episode 4. Yes, we made it to episode 4. Yes, if you've been tuning in to the first 3 episodes, you know how everything goes. And you might notice a little difference in your host over here. Check out your boy over here. Yeah. I had to clean myself up for this special episode right now because my guest only deserves the best. And so, without further ado, let me introduce you to one of the top soccer players here in the United States. At only 10 years old, this young man has already won 11 medals already. He is playing currently for one of the top academies here in the United States. And he is going to wow you with his story. So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, say hello to Big Cass over here, Casen Velez. How you doing, Cass? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, you're probably wondering, like, what we're going to do here today, right? Don't worry, we're not going to embarrass you. We're gonna sit here. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I know you guys are used to seeing another face on this show, but as of yesterday, Carlos has a basketball tournament today here in Miami, so I wasn't able to make it to today. However, we're still going to treat Kaz like we always treat all of our guests with the utmost respect and let him tell his story. So you ready?
Yep.
Let's get it. So first, Kaz, tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Um. So my name's Casen. I play soccer. I'm 10 years old. I'm really good at soccer, and I'm nice. And
Man, a few words. Like y'all heard what he said. He said he nice. He's not gonna sugarcoat it at all. And you guys are gonna see later on in the show how nice he is. So to get nice though, it doesn't happen overnight. You didn't just wake up being nice in soccer, right? You had to work hard for it, right? So tell us a little bit of how you train yourself to get ready.
I do some stretches. I do some footwork, and I do some touches on the ball.
Yeah. So do you have a trainer that you do it with, or you do it by yourself, or a combination of the two?
Um, Before a game or sometimes in practice. For practice, I have a trainer, and
Mm.
before a game, I do it by myself.
Yeah, that's big. That's big. That's one of the themes that we have with a lot of these top athletes that come on this show. There's a lot of them do exactly that. They work out with their trainers and they work out on their own. So that's big. That's one of the ways you get better. And the second is loving your sport, which I can tell that you do. But the one thing I'm a little jealous of about soccer players is that you guys have the nicest uniforms out there. So tell us about the jersey that you representing on the show today.
Uh, I'm wearing an Arsenal shirt. It's my favorite team. They're from England. Yeah,
Is that your dream one day to go play for Arsenal?
yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get there. We're gonna speak into existence. We're gonna speak into existence. Casen Velez, you gonna hear that name playing for Arsenal sooner rather than later. Because I think you can go on there as young as 16 if you're good enough, right?
Yep.
So in about 5 or 6 years, you're gonna get there. So it's so you started at a very young age playing soccer. So tell us about what age you got started at and what made you get into get into soccer.
I started at 5, and then my dad tried to put me in baseball with my brother, but my brother said it was boring, so my dad just put me in soccer.
Oh my goodness, your brother told you baseball was boring. Shame on your brother. Shame on your brother. But that decision though made you get into your passion and fall in love with the sport. So maybe it was a good thing. Don't like this. Don't like the choice of words he gave you, but maybe it was a good thing that you got it because tell us about the first team that you played for with Coach Daniel here
Yep.
when you were 5.
Um, when I first started playing with them, it was really scary because it was my first team and I really didn't know what to do. I was really bad, and then I kept progressing and so on.
Okay, so is when you first started walking, was you out there running around or did you fall and bump your head? You don't remember, huh? That's a mom question, right? He's like, Mom, why you asking me that type of question? But everything is a process, right? Everything's a process. And shout out to Chief, one of our our loyal listeners. He wants to give you a shout out, Kason. So give Chief a shout out,
So
Kason.
shout out to Chief.
There you go. Thank you, Chief. And so that was your beginning. So how did Coach Daniel help you get over your fear? Because you were little and it was something brand new. So tell us how Coach Daniel helped you get over that.
So on in practices and games, he was really nice and he made me happy and lose shyness and fear.
And like, see if any coaches are paying attention, the screaming and yelling technique doesn't work all the time. Sometimes these kids just need love and support to help them get better. So shout out to you, Coach Daniel, because if you didn't treat him with kindness when he first started, Kason probably wouldn't be on this show today. So shout out to you, Coach David. I said David, I mean Daniel. So after that, next you joined the Parkland area soccer club with Coach Andrew. Um, as you were getting further, so tell me how that transition was from going from your first team, because normally when athletes graduate from beginner to their second squad is usually a transition there. So tell us you know about that transition to the Parkland area soccer club with Coach Andrew.
I was also scared, and then I, after I kept playing and practicing and all the time with him, I got less scared because I already knew the coaches and all the players.
Mm, all right, that's good. So they helped you get over that fear. So what are the couple of things that they did to help you get over that fear?
Um, The practices were fun, and Coach Andrew was also really nice.
See, I'm seeing a pattern here. Coach is treating them right and treating them nice. You know, there's a lesson right there. He's telling you right there, straight from his mouth. You got your coaches treated him nice when he was younger, and it helped him get better and overcome his fear. Not every kid out there is out there standing around on the field just because they can't play. All of them are intimidated. Because I remember when I used to coach 5 and 6 year olds in tackle football. We had plenty of them that just stood out there, and you know, in that sport, coaches like to yell and scream. But I was the one that had to, you know, pick them up and be like, "Look, it's gonna be okay, man. We got your back." You know, just remember, don't stand there because when you get hit standing there, it's gonna hurt, and you don't like pain, right? And they always say yes. So you got to move and do what we teach you. It's okay. The more you do it, the funner it'll get, and it works all the time. So Coach Andrew took like the similar approach with you, right? And Coach David, right?
Yep.
That all that always works. So so there with Coach Andrew. You were what, 6 years old at the time?
Yeah.
So they helped you develop your skills. So from there, you met another coach, Coach Carrizo. Tell us a little bit about him and how he helped you, how he helped you develop and elevate your game.
So he helped me a lot because first, when I was in Parkland, my dad didn't know him, and then until he started going around asking people who was like the best coach, and then he found Fernando, and then I started practicing with him every winter, and then he would help me progress everything.
That's good. That's good. So he kind of like took you under his wing and taught you a few things on top of what you already learned already to help you get to where you're at. So that's a good thing. Shout out to Coach Carrizo. So so how long? So you were what? You started working with him when you were 6 until how long?
Still,
Are you still work with him to this day? Oh, that's good. Shout out to Coach Carrizo. Huh? So you guys work. So now I know that you're not the same player that you were at 5, 6, or 7 years old. So
mm,
what did he do to get your skills to the level you're at now? Because we're going to show the audience very soon your work and the work Coach Carrizo has done with you. The results of it. So so there had to be a big leap from being the scared kid to what we see now. You're out here doing cartwheel kicks and stuff. So tell us what gave you the confidence, man, to be as amazing as you are.
throughout the teams I've been playing for, I was getting better and better, and then the teams would actually um like need me sometimes so I can score and help them win.
Have you ever met a kid or an opponent that had a player that was similar skills set as you, or maybe a little bit bigger or faster? Have you met an opponent like that yet?
Yeah.
Okay, and how did you prepare for that opponent?
I just stretch.
You just stretch. So you're going against a big bag. So let's say you're going against Big Bad Bruce over here. That's in our chat. He's a big. He's a very good athlete. And let's say he's your opponent, and coach is telling you like, "Oh man, you're going against one of the top. Bruce is one of the top kids in your division." He's gonna rough you up. He's faster. He's bigger. He's stronger. So now you're not scared of little Cass anymore. You like Cass. So I know there's more to it than stretching that gets you ready for, because you gotta do more than stretch to get ready for Big Brucey over here. You see his name? It says Bruiser. That boy is a bruiser. So to get ready for a bruiser, you can do. I know you do a little bit more than stretching. What do you do to get ready for that?
I also just use my mind.
Yeah, that's key. And does Dad and Coach Carrizo help give you some advice or get you ready?
No.
They don't. Oh, shame on Dad. Dad's gonna have to fix that. The name of this show is Be Ready, so you got to be ready at all times.
Yep.
But now, so now going forward, you got your trainer. You've been through two programs already. So now you have moved on to the Keystone Athletic Soccer Club with Coach Fernando. You're the
Um,
same one.
Tom.
The same one that you train with.
Coach Tom.
Oh, my bad. I think I messed that up before. Yeah, Coach Tom Mustak. So so tell us about how you got started with Keystone.
Um, so as I said, I was in Coach Fernando's, and then he told my dad that there's this team that's practicing on Monday, and then he said I should go, and then I went on Monday, and then that's when I started playing with them.
So what sets this team apart from all the ones that you were on previously? Like what makes you fall in love with Keystone?
They're better than every team I played with,
Besides that, there's something that made you stick around.
and yeah, and they're really cool and nice and helpful, and the coach was really nice.
I'm seeing a pattern here that everybody that's nice to you, you seem to relax, and then you play better for them. I'm seeing a pattern here. So shout out to all your coaches, man. That's been treating you well. So I'm happy. I'm happy about that. And
Yep.
so what do you? So currently, right now, you guys are currently in a participating in a tournament right now, correct?
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that. Like, what's the name of the
Um,
tournament that you're in, and tell us what round of this tournament that you're in, because the audience needs to know.
so the tournament I am is called the State Cup, and I'm in the quarter semifinal.
Right. So this is the second round, right, or the first?
First.
First. So you're about to play your first matchup. So tell us about the team
Uh,
that you're about to play.
well, it's we qualified and then we made it to the quarter semifinal.
Okay. So what team did you play in the quarterfinals?
We're playing the Ukrainian Yukis.
Yeah, that's the team that you're playing, but what the team that you played to qualify?
Uh,
Who
we
did who did you play to, who did you play to qualify?
we played 3 games. We played PA Rush, FC Europa, and Eagle FC.
Oh, okay. And what did you do to help your team get through those rounds to
Use my
qualify?
speed, and score goals.
Score goals. How many goals did you score in those 3 games? Was it a lot?
Um, um, three, no, four.
Four total. But scoring goals is not easy though. If it was, everybody be doing it, right? So that is still a good accomplishment. And how about assists? How many assists did you get?
Like 6, 5.
Let's see. So you had 6 assists and you scored 4 goals yourself. So just based on you stepping on the field, you literally scored 10 goals, brother. 10 goals. So a lot of my audience, they're not, they're, you know, they're basketball and American football guys. They don't know too much about soccer. So give them a little education of how hard it is to score a goal.
It's really hard because first you have to pass the players and plus the goalkeeper. So when you pass the players sometimes and you shoot, it's not easy because sometimes the goals are small and the goals are big,
And which ones do you prefer? The smaller goals or the bigger ones?
bigger ones.
I've seen a lot of kids practice on hitting that corner of the goal. Do you is that your favorite spot to hit the
Yep.
corner, or do you like to do like some of these kids and just ding the goalie?
Corners.
Yeah. So that's smarter than trying to kick it right at the goalie, right?
Yep.
There's a lot of kids I think that think that's so cool to bounce the ball off the goalie's head and score it in there. But the smarter move is to go for the corners because it's harder to defend. So we- I so on so tell us a little bit about the positions on there, because you guys are just not out there just running around kicking the ball. There's strategy that goes with your sport. So there's positions, and there's plays that are drawn up to score the ball, just like in basketball, just like in American football. So give us a little rundown about the positions and what their responsibilities are.
So my positions, I play two less players of what the pros play 9v9. So we have three people in defense, um, four people. No, yeah, no, two in defense, four people in midfield, and two strikers.
And which one is your favorite?
Striker.
Striker. And Chief had a question for you too, and you just answered it for him. He said, "Would you be a striker?" And you just answered it. So, what is a striker's sole responsibility?
Like when you're defending, when someone has the ball in the defense, you have to move around so they can pass you the ball, and then you can pass the player with your speed and with the ball, and then you can beat the keeper and score.
The fun position. That's almost like shortstop in baseball. That's where they put their best athletes. So, if you're playing striker, that means you're one of or the best athlete on your team. So, what's better for your sport? Is it better to be big and strong or small and fast?
Small and fast.
Small and fast makes more sense, right?
Yep.
Because and you need a lot of cardio out there too. You got to be in shape, right? So I can't just go out there and eat a bunch of cheeseburgers and don't jump on the soccer field and think I'm going to last, right? I probably won't even last the first leg. Probably wouldn't even last 10 minutes or 10 seconds. I'd be out there. So what do you do to stay in shape?
I just before the games, I just take a little bit of sugar, and then I go and I play.
So a lot of guys, um, a lot of trainers and a lot of people teach you guys the wrong thing about sugar, because when it comes to athletes, artificial sweeteners, um, artificial drinks that have a lot of food coloring and stuff, all that. is more harmful than good. So for the muscles to and for the athletes to keep their energy, they need straight sugar, not artificial sugar. So that is why you see a lot of athletes consuming that to keep their energy. And two, when you sweat, you lose electrolytes. So also having electrolyte packs, in your bag with a bottle of water does wonders, especially on the football field. Um, so artificial sugary drinks are no no. If all else fails, hey, get a little tiny bit of table salt, put it in some water, chug it, and then you'll be good. You'll be good to go. That's only in extreme cases if you have only been drinking water. See, see, y'all learned something today. So, I also have see here that you also been accepted at Hex Dominion,
Yep.
pre ECNL for next year.
Yep.
So, tell us a little bit about that. It sounds like a exciting opportunity for you.
So before the tryouts day, we had a state cup, our first state cup game, and then I got I fractured my knee, so I couldn't play in the try. I couldn't practice in the tryouts. So they had to think about letting me join, and they said yeah, and and then we got separated apart from some of our teammates.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that you hurt your knee, but I'm glad that you're back 100%. So injuries are no fun. So I'm not gonna go on how you felt about getting hurt, but tell us a little bit about how tough it is to get back because fans, people that are fans that watch, they don't understand what goes into coming back from injuries. So tell us, excuse me, tell us about how you bounce back from that because that is a very serious one.
So after the injury, I couldn't straighten my leg barely. So every day at home, I would sit down on the recliner and put ice on my knee and keep trying to straighten it out every day.
Every day and little by little, you was able to straighten out a little bit more, right? So then when you were able to put weight on it, you didn't get out there and start running full speed right away, right? You did. Man, you a different breed. I'm scared of you now, okay, Kason. You're a different breed. Because my brother went, well, he had knee surgery, so it's a little bit different. But it took him a while before he can get out there and start running on it. So kudos for you, to you. So Chief, I think at his age, I don't think they play 90 minutes, but that question's for you, Cass. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Um, okay. So go ahead and answer that question for Chief.
So for right now, U11, it's 30-minute halves, and I think for the Dominion or next year, U13, it's probably gonna be 45 minute half.
All right. So you're playing a little bit up in age,
Yep.
right? Because you're a legit 10-year-old. Notice I have to say legit because some of these kids age groups, it's not funny. So that's why I had to say legit. And you don't how often- and you don't and just like basketball and football, you don't just get subbed out every 2 minutes, right? You're out there. sometimes the whole 30 minutes, right?
Yep.
So to get that stamina, you have to practice a lot of running. So how often do you run on your own to keep that stamina up
Every day.
every day? And for how about how long? Do you run like a mile, 2 miles, 10 miles?
Like
Do you run from your
2
house to the state line of Florida and back?
like 2 or 1 mile.
You said two?
Yeah.
About two? Yeah. So yeah, you gotta continuously do that to stay in the shape. Cause I got a lot of respect for you guys. That's a lot of running, and I'm not sure I can do that. I can't do that at my age anymore. I used to, but ooh, that's a lot of minutes. So I'm going to show you a couple of these pictures here and give the audience a little bit about what happened here. So I have a little action shot. Shout out to the photographer, whoever he was. So that's you, um, and with the Hex jersey on. So tell us a little bit about this.
So it was, I think, no, so we were playing YMS home field, and then we were just dribbling. And then when we would have the ball, you would take pictures of every player.
Okay, so this is in mid game. So this was in mid game. Do you remember who you were playing that day?
Yeah, YMS.
YMS. And how many? And how did you guys do that day? That day,
Yeah, we did good. We won.
you won. And how many goals and assists did you get?
Um, I don't remember.
You don't remember? What is your best assist that you remember? What is your best assist? The one that made you say, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that." We
It
call
was,
that a "Oh my gosh" moment
I think it was from a corner.
from the corner. And which teammate did you get the assist with?
Aiden.
Aiden. Shout out to Aiden. You must be doing something if Casen passed you the ball. Good job. So you passed it to him from the corner.
Yep.
And how did he score the goal? Did he hit it with his head, his chest, or or
Um,
did we do a trick shot, or he just kick it straight in?
he hit it with his foot, and then it hit the corner.
Something about them corners. So is this from the same game?
No.
It's a different game. Boy, you look intense
Yeah.
right there. What's going on here?
Um. Yeah. Wait. I think that was from the same game against YMS. Yeah. Um. Yeah. We were just dribbling. I was trying to go to the goal, and then he just kept taking pictures of us.
Hey, that's a good picture right there, man. We need to put that one on a T-shirt. You look very intense, like you're about to score on somebody. So I notice here. I notice here that you got on shin pads. So what's the importance of having those shin pads right there?
If someone kicks you hard on the knee, it covers um a lot of the pain. It doesn't give you that much pain as it usually does when you don't use them.
Yeah, because it's not fun having spikes go into your shin when they're sliding trying to steal the ball from you. But you did mention dribbling. See, we got a lot of basketball fans in this chat. So, yes, they do dribble in football, but it's a little different. Basketball we dribble with our hands, and football we dribble with our feet. So when you see them out there just they're not just kicking the ball. That's what they mean by dribbling. So what is your goal? Your favorite? I ain't gonna say your go-to. I don't want you telling all your secrets. But what is your favorite dribble move?
I think it's either the Mar the Rabona. I mean, no, that's a shooting skill. The Rainbow Flick or the Maradona.
Ooh, those are some good ones. So, give us an idea of how the rainbow flick works.
So you put it between your legs, and then you jump, and then your your feet is back, and the ball's with your legs, and then it goes behind your head, and then over your head, and then goes forward.
Oh, that looks pretty cool, man. I need to see that live. I need to see you do that live. I need to show one of these days. I need you to show. I need you to record yourself doing that and send it to me. 'Cause that's
Yep.
pretty cool. That's a pretty cool move. And so, like we said, Kaysen has 11 medals. So I should have blew this picture up, but there's a picture of one of the medals that Kaysen has. Um, so when did you win this one?
It was, I think, September, like late September, and it was in the final against LVU, and then they were winning 1-0, and then I scored 3 goals, and then I made it 3-1, and then we won 3-2.
Man, that's intense. I like to hear that. So that's one of your first place medals. Now
Um,
I have one of the coolest um, pictures here that I've seen of winners pictures. So I saved this one for last. I really got to hear what happened here. You ready to see it?
yep,
You sure?
yeah,
I can hold it to the end though. You sure you ready to see it?
yeah.
This is my favorite.
Oh,
Damn, that cup look it's bigger than your head, man. How much did that thing weigh?
I don't know, like 10 pounds.
Was it pretty heavy, wasn't it?
Nope.
It wasn't. He said nope. That thing looks heavy. I think it looks like it weighs like the same weight of a car. I think it's huge, and you look very happy. So when did you so when did you win this? When did you win this cup? Tell us what this cup is called and when did you win it?
It was called the Europa Turf Cup. It was last year, March 10th, on my birthday,
Mm.
and we were losing 3-0 in the last 2 minutes, and then we scored 3 goals. When came into penalty shootout, and we won.
And you know what I love most about this picture?
What?
Besides the fact that you look like the happiest kid on earth, but now that I found out that it was on your birthday, it means a lot more. It means a lot more to me because this to me this is the most awesome birthday present you can ever get besides your mom saying giving you a kiss on the cheek and saying she's proud of you. Um but what also makes this pic right here stand out to me is at the top. You got Kason the goat holding the Arupa Cup with two medals across your neck. Boy,
Yep.
this needs to go on a T-shirt. Don't you think that picture looks? Don't you think that sets this picture set this apart? You see why I like this picture?
Yep.
Do I have your permission to keep this one forever as a memento to show me who's the goat?
Yep.
All right, y'all heard it first. I got Cason's blessing to keep this picture, so it's gonna be part of it going forward. This is gonna be part of the Be Ready Sports podcast. We're gonna put this picture in the intro, so you're gonna be forever part of the show. All right.
Yep.
So you said this is last year on your birthday, which is pretty cool. So last
Yep.
year, so you were what 9 years old in this picture.
Yeah.
I don't know too many 9-year-olds that win cups that big. Um, what what tournament or league did you play in when you won this?
The tournament we played was Europa FC.
Europa FC,
Mm-hmm.
and you were and what team were you playing on in that time?
Keystone.
With Keystone. That's right. With which coach
Um,
Mustak. What did he tell you right after the game? Soon as you won this, don't jump through the screen now. We need you on the show. We need you on the show,
um,
guys. He keeps trying to jump through the screen on me. I don't know why.
he was telling everyone, great job because since we were losing 3-0 and we came back and we won, he was happy and excited.
He wasn't the only one happy and excited. Coming back from 3-0 on your birthday. How many goals did you score in that game?
0.
So you didn't score any goals. Yet you came back on your birthday from being down 3-0 to win this humongous cup. That's the size of a house. That is still still exciting, man. Still exciting. So what how tell us a little bit about your celebration. As soon as you heard that horn, the game was over. You did the comeback. It's your birthday. What was the first thing you did, man, when you celebrated?
We were screaming and we were like running around celebrating, and we would like grab like hug our teammates, and then we would put our whole team would put our arms around their necks and throw our hats up in the air.
Man, that looks that looks like a cool scene that I would have loved to see live. So we're on pace to try to win another one, right? In the tournament that you're in. So you said you're currently in the semifinals right
Quarters,
now.
no, quarterfinal.
Quarterfinals. Sorry, quarterfinals. Um, so when is your match? Your quarterfinal match
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. So and about what time is
4.
kickoff? 4 4 p.m. So we gotta support you. So we need Papa Bear to record your game live, so we can support you. Can Papa do that for me?
He said, "Yeah."
Yeah, I want to cheer you on, man. I want to see you win another one of those cool cups, so you can so you can be even more happier than you were there. But I don't know if that's gonna be possible because I was on your birthday.
Nope.
So I have some footage here because the name, the myth, the legend of Casen, the goats. We got to show them why you have that name, right? We got to show them the results of your hard work. So we're going to. So I have about 7 clips here. Well, 6 clips, and I want you to give everyone your reaction to the clip after we play it. Okay?
Yep.
You ready for clip number one?
Yep.
All right, let's get it.
Yes! Woo! Let's go, Casey.
That looked pretty cool, man. You went looked like you went coast to coast and just shot put it there right through by the goalie. He couldn't stop it. So tell us a little bit about that.
We were playing the Virginia tournament, and it was the first game, and it was 0-0. And I got the ball passed to, and I started dribbling past everyone, and then I hit the ball over the keeper, and I scored.
Man. And you look pretty fast over there. And you were flying through there. I don't even know if I could catch it. Man, that was pretty cool. Now this one, so you can also score one on one with the goalie, right? You go one on one with the goalie, it's trouble for them, right? It's a
Yep.
mismatch. You ready to show them what happened if you one on one with a goalie?
Yep.
All right. Here we go.
That was so nice. We gonna play it twice.
All right. Here we go.
You know, that was a nice dime. We're gonna show it one more time.
All right. Here we go.
Whoo! That was one of the cleanest goals I've ever seen in my life. Man, you faked it like you were going left and you kicked it right by him going right, man. That was woo. Who taught you that move?
Myself.
Oh, you heard that? You hear that, chat? He taught himself that move. Man, that was pretty clean, man. Tell me what was going on through your head, man, to make you perform that move right there. Cause that don't look like no kid that's scared to play soccer. I look like a professional.
It was also in the Virginia tournament. Second game, it was 0-0, and then I got the ball. I dribbled past one person, and then he tried to come back and get me, and then the keeper came out. He got a little bit too close, so I toe balled it into the corner.
Nice, man. I couldn't have said it better myself. But I want to hear it from your mouth. I want to hear it from your mouth. That goalie was in trouble, right? When did you realize that goalie was in trouble?
When we were on one.
When we one on one. Y'all can't stop him one on one, so stop trying. Now, what's your favorite place to shoot from?
Outside of the box.
Outside of the box, like in the corners.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You guess. You don't like shooting from the corners?
Like from outside of the box, from a little bit right to the left side.
All right, y'all heard him.
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah. I know that was a little bit inside the box, but it was still kind of from. It was a little bit closer, but it's kind of similar to where you like to shoot from. I know it was quick. I'm gonna play it one more time for those in the back that didn't get the chance to see it.
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah. You know, I feel sorry for that ball, man. I heard that contact. That thing said poof when you kicked that ball. Man, how much force did you put behind that kick?
Not much.
Wow, it sounded like it sounded like you kicked the air out of that ball. So tell us a little bit about this goal. This goal here.
I was just playing. It was just a regular league game against Mountaintop, and then it was just like it was 4-0, and then I got the ball, and then I scored that top corner shot to make it 5-0.
Man, that was a legit corner. And yeah, Chief, he has a lot of my attitude in him, man. He doesn't play around. Even in his interview, he's not playing around. Chief said you got a lot of moxie. You think it's moxie or you think it's just confident?
I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say. Yeah. Chief, you got my man speechless over here. Hey, hard work and dedication would do that, man. And then if you good, you just good, right? No
Yep.
shame behind it, right? So this next clip, you gotta love is we get to see a couple more of your juke moves. So I'm gonna play the clip and let me get your reaction. You ready?
Yep.
Let's get it.
Go, go, speed! Go, Casen! Boom! Yes, sir! Yeah! Woo! Let's go! Casen the GOAT!
I can tell who your biggest cheerleader is. Because in every clip, I done heard the same voice over and over. Hey, cheerleader, jump in the frame real quick. Stand behind them. Don't go nowhere.
Hey,
Okay,
how you doing?
Casen, don't go nowhere. This is the man, the myth, and the legend behind Casen the GOAT. The proudest man the proudest man alive.
That's
So,
right.
so I'm gonna do a little different on that goal, man. That was the most hype I've ever heard you. Tell the audience your reactions going when you saw Casen perform that move against three defenders and get that goal through there.
Yeah, I was amazed. I mean, he's always surprises me, and every single day, but always gets improved, day by day. So, it's always a great experience watching him play.
Man, I can tell you right now, if that was my son, I probably would have ran out the stands and probably would have ran on the field after seeing that. Man, that is elite. Let me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show it one more time. I'm gonna show it one more time. I like it so much. I'm gonna show it one more time.
Go, speed! Go, Casen! Boom! Yes, sir! Yeah! Woo! Let's go!
Man, that was three defenders, two plus the goalie.
Yeah.
Man, you came a long way for being the scared 5-year-old.
Yeah. He was a natural at it since from the beginning. Even at 5, he was like really skilled with the ball.
Man, don't hide your face. Man, be proud of that. Don't be hiding your face. Your hair not going nowhere. Look at him. Look at him, guys. Look at him. He trying to hide his face. Why you don't get embarrassed? Don't be over here being shy now. Come on. These are some great highlights, my brother. Be proud of your work. You worked hard to get here, right?
Yep.
This ain't the end for you. This is only the beginning. Cause we got two more. Oh no, we not done. We about to have a lot more fun. So this is the clip that I told you about yesterday. That you look confused, like you didn't understand what I was talking about. Yeah, you got your own rebound and you scored. Yeah, you got your own rebound off of your own shot and scored. Not I haven't seen professionals do this. You ready to see it? No, man. I need some enthusiasm, man. Are you ready to see it?
Yeah.
I need a little bit more enthusiasm, man. You look like you like you can you're about to go to bed like you on punishment or something. I want to see the goat. Are you ready to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, a little bit more enthusiasm. I mean a little bit more, man. I need to see a little enthusiasm. Cause this clip here is worth you being hyped about. Are you ready to see it?
Yeah.
Man, you just yelled. But I want to see you happy and hyped for it. Are you ready to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop torturing them guys. I'm gonna stop torturing them guys. I'm trying to get him to liven up over here, get loosey goosey like he is on the field. You can't be in Kobe mode all the time. But we gonna play it. You ready? You ready? Don't look at that. Are you ready? No, he's shaking it. Yeah, he went from up here to down here. Let's go.
Get it! Come on, Casen! Oh, no, again! Yeah!
Casen.
That's right! Cason's the GOAT!
I don't even have to say nothing on that one, boy. Man, you better be proud of your. Oh, this is your work. You need to be proud of it, man. Way to not give up on that play. You missed a shot. You wouldn't got your own rebound. I think you got 2 rebounds in one play, boy, and made it on the other end. Well, you should be. Man, you lucky I can't grab you, because I would grab you and say, "Boy, come on, enjoy your work." Give me something, Kason. Give me something. I want something. Give me something. Now he just gonna give me a smile. All right, I'll take it. It's something about you with rebounds, though. That's not the only rebound. I say the best one for last. You ready for the best one?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get it.
Yeah! All right, Casen! Yeah!
Yeah.
Boy, you show more life in that celebration that you're doing on this show. You ready to see it again? Let's see it again. 'Cause I told you this is the best one.
Yeah! All right, Casen! Yeah!
Boy, you went from the other side of the all the way to the other side of the field. Woo! Tell me about that rebound.
It was 1-0, and then we had a free kick. He shot it. The goalkeeper saved it, hit off the crossbar, and then my other teammate hit it with his chest. And then he passed the goalkeeper, and then I got the rebound and scored.
Man, Kason. Kason, you are who you say you are. You are who you say you are. So we've been talking for almost an hour. Now it's time for you guys to come in here and tell Kason how you feel. And we better get at least one call today, or I'm gonna be very upset. You know, somebody call in here and give and tell Kason how much you enjoyed watching him, enjoying his story, and enjoy watching his highlights and where he's at right now. Because this young man that came a long way. Remember, from a scared 5-year-old to what you just saw, that's a huge turnaround. So all you got to do is click that link, and you can talk to Kason. Let's get it, guys. And real quick, we're gonna give a shout out to Chief for the $5 donation to the show. Those donations will help the show grow. So, Chief, thanks again for the donation to the show. Now you get on that, click that link, and call in, boy. So I am very proud of you, Kason, from what I've seen. Okay, when we get off this show, I'm going to give you and your dad my contact information because I want to stay in contact with you and I want to follow your journey. All right, is that cool with you?
Yep.
All right, because I'm gonna have to go up there and see this greatness in person. Come on, man. Somebody needs to call in here, man. Kason and share this story. Somebody needs to call in. You got like 25,000 people in the chat. Come on, call in. Yeah, somebody better had a called in. You ready? You ready for one of the fans to come in here and talk to you,
Yep.
Jason? Chief, thanks for the donation, man, and thanks for calling in with this wonderful athlete that we got here on the show.
Oh, no problem. It's a pleasure, Coach T. Casen, I would just like to say I'm proud of what you're doing. I don't understand soccer too much, but man, I had to look up the rain, doing the rainbow flick dribbling. That is super complicated. And for you to master that, man, it's awesome.
Yep.
Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So you got any questions for him?
Do you think you could play defense as well as offense, doing midfielding, or do you just really like being a striker?
All of it.
All of it. I
Chi,
heard.
Chi,
Yes, sir.
who does he remind you of, man? Who does he remind you of?
Another spitting image of T.
A spitting image of who?
T. Coach T is a spitting image of Coach T. He can do all of it.
You
He
trying to
got
you
the
trying to
Mamba
get me
mentality.
you
Yeah.
trying to get me beat up by Coach Enrique? I
No,
mean, not Coach Enrique. Yeah, you trying to get me beat up by Enrique?
yeah. But yeah, man, I'm really proud of what you were doing out there, and just seeing from 9 to 10, man. Just keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, Chief, don't go nowhere.
Okay.
Okay, because right now it's game time.
All right.
It's game time. You ready? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We not. You don't get off this show without having some fun now, boy. That's not gonna happen. That's not how we roll on the Be Ready Sports Podcast.
Got
You
to stay
go.
ready to be ready.
Yep. You stay ready. You gonna show some personality today. I'm gonna drag it out of you. I'm gonna drag it out of you, boy. You ready? You ready? Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. I was gonna say he reminds me of Kobe Bryant.
That's what I said. The Mamba mentality. Yep.
Yeah. His interviews, he'd be like, "The job finished.
It's
Job not
called
finished.
focus.
Job
That
not
focus.
finished, right? So why should we be happy? Job's not finished. I think that's why he's in the middle of his tournament and the job's not finished, so he's staying
Right.
focused.
Right.
But the name of this game is okay. Of course, you're gonna be one of the players, Casen, and Chief is your opponent. Chief is your opponent. All right. You have one one person to help you get past Chief and his defender. You need one goal to win. You only get one shot at this. Who and then the chat will get to vote who wins. All right. You got big shoes to fill because Jace mopped the floor with Carlos with this. So yeah, Jace got so popular, man, that they still talking about him, and he was on the show last week.
Let me tell you
So
something. Golden State went down, and I called it. I said, Jace. I told it. I said, Jace. I said he gonna make me to be a prophet.
but Casey's different, man. This boy is all intensity.
Okay, I see.
But Chief,
Yes, sir.
who's gonna be your defender with you? Who you pick?
Mm, Lionel Messi I'm gonna use him as my defender.
Oh, he picked Lionel Messi. Ooh, gloves off, Jason. He said, "I don't care how good you are, you ain't getting past me and Lionel Messi." And Bruce, man, you better fix your notifications, man. I know every time your show go live, and you've been podcasting longer than me, you better get it. You better get it right. And I even told you when we were going live. See, Casey's more mad at you than I am. You missed everything. Tell him, Casey. Tell him how mad you are. He's like, I don't care. It's his fault. His loss. Nah. Shout out to Bruce. Now get your tail on the show. Now, who are you gonna pick, Kason, to score on Chief and Lionel Messi?
I'm gonna choose Mbappe.
Oh my! Woo! He picked, in my opinion, the most, besides Kason, the most talented young man out there on that field. Them two together. Whoo!
Yeah.
You saw them highlights.
Yeah.
Woo!
I might be in trouble. Big trouble.
So, chat. Are we about to go guess 2-0?
They just might.
So you got Chief and Lionel Messi on defense, and you got Kason and Mbappe on offense. Who won? Y'all pick who won.
Ooh.
Come on, guys, let's vote. Who won? Really, Chief?
You got 2 old men, so I think Casey can take me.
Your opponent voted for you. Jason, your opponent voted for you. I think he just threw the white flag. Oh, you got 2 votes.
Yeah, you got me.
Where your fans at? Your fans need to vote too, man. I know some of them is in here.
Wait a minute. Now he popping his jersey.
I would too. He's up 2-0. Pop it again. Pop it again, Kason.
I ain't gonna do that. Okay.
He's like, no, he's not a show off.
He ain't a show off.
He ain't Jace. He ain't a show off.
So,
all right, I think I'm gonna give it to you, man. You got 2 straight off the bat, and you're the first time I've ever seen an opponent vote for you. So
yeah, you're that good. You're really that good.
So let's give it up for Kason.
All right.
We're gonna get some. As the show grows, I'll be able to give out better, rewards. But I told you, you let me have that picture, so I'm gonna get that put on a T-shirt, and I'm gonna get one made and send it to you. Okay. So I'm gonna get your dad's information. So we're gonna get Be Ready Sports Podcast on the back, and it's gonna have you holding that. What was it called again? The
trophy. That's the Europa Cup trophy.
There, your Europa Cup. We're gonna get that right there. We're gonna get that right there. So, last but not least, Kason. Before Bruce calls in, because he always do. Any last words you have for Kason before I let you go, Chief? Because I've been you've been calling in a lot, and I haven't let you talk much. That's my fault. I apologize, and you don't.
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, so I'm looking to hear more from you in the future, Mr. Kason. So keep up the good work. I'm proud of you, sir.
Thank you.
Most definitely, we have to invite him back on. Especially after he wins this cup here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But see, what I've been thinking, I forgot I had a secret weapon that I was gonna use. But see, you might not know anything about my guy Pele, Kason D.
Man, you would have won hands down if you'd have picked Pele.
You know, uh, I forgot, but I was like, I don't know if Casey know about Pele. You ever heard of Pele, Casey?
Yep.
Oh, all right.
Oh yeah, he knows he knows the greats in this sport.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So, oh man, that's more impressive than what Carlos about Will Chamberlain and the Big Dipper.
Boy, didn't know who the Big Dipper was.
But he knew who
Carlos,
Pele
Carlos, man, you better hurry up and get back. You catching strays over here.
was.
Read that, Casen. Can you see
I
that?
read it. I read it.
Read it out loud. Read it out loud. Read it out loud.
The young fellow is humble. You can see it.
My audience don't pull no punches, man. They call it like they see it.
Yep.
If they like you, they're gonna tell you. If they don't, they will tell you.
Tell you.
These guys hold no punches. You need to watch the Format podcast and see them in action.
Oh yeah.
They hold no punches.
None.
So yeah, you won them over, so you a winner today. So I need Bruce to come on here with his applause button because I don't have mine yet. But is that you? I know that's not
Yeah.
you.
No, that's me. That's me. All right. Well, this is my sister. I will be in the chat. Great talking to you, Casey. Salute, young man. Keep it up.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you. All right, Coach T.
All right. Shout out to Chief, man. One of my loyal members, man. He's a good guy. But before I let you go, I'm gonna see if you know how much you know about your sport. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask you a few trivia questions. All right. And then we're gonna close it out with your favorite. We're gonna close it out with your favorite player of all time, and who you would love to play for. You already mentioned the team, but we're gonna talk about your favorite player, and then we're gonna give your final shout outs, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Okay.
Yep.
All right. You got a total of 5, but you get one lifeline. Okay.
Yep.
You ready for question 1?
Yep.
You're familiar with the World Cup, right? But that's not the question.
Mhm.
All right. The question is, I don't know if you're going to get this one, but that's why it's called trivia. Who holds the record for the most goals in the FIFA World Cup?
The World Cup.
Yes.
I'll say Pele.
Pele. You would think it's Pele, but it's not. Well, if I would have said overall, then you'll be right. If I would have said overall, but I didn't. So I'm going to give you that one, okay?
Yep.
But in one World Cup, well, actually in 4, a gentleman by the name of Miroslav Klose, I hope I pronounced his name right, has a total of his 16 goals in the World Cup from 2002, 2006, 2010, and 2014. We learn something every day, right?
Yep.
Oh, Bruce. Yeah, Bruce got it. Bruce had it. Yeah, he played for Germany. Okay, now for the women, who holds the record for the most goals for the women?
I'm
I'll
gonna
give you
ask
a
that.
hint.
I don't
I'll
know.
give
I
you a
don't
hint. She played for America, and her last name rhymes with a famous dish that you eat on Thanksgiving.
him.
What's her first name?
Is it Sam? I think.
No, it's not Sam Ham. Come on.
I remember her name from earlier, but
Mia Hamm.
yeah, yeah.
Mia Hamm holds the record for the women. All right, I'm gonna give you one more. One more. You ready?
Yep.
Who is my favorite soccer player as of today? Come on, it's
Me,
easy. Who?
me.
Man, you are good, man. Good job. Good job. Good job. You're 3 for 3 today. Good job, Kason. Um, I'm going to see if we're going to have one more call. If not, we'll wrap it up in record time. So, if not, we'll wrap it up in record time. How did you know the answer was you? How did you know?
I probably guess you would say that.
I guess if you're good, right? So, are you going to do your favorite move tomorrow?
I don't know.
You just going to see how it go?
Yep.
All right, let's get it. I'll give it about 60 seconds to see if anybody. Oh, geez, here's this guy. You ready for the funniest guy in the world?
Yep.
But I let him live, even though he's a Celtics fan, because he helped me get my podcast going. So I let this man live. Okay? Otherwise, I'll be butchering him every day. Shout out to Bruce, man. You're on the show. Bruce, are you there? Can't hear you. Bruce, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. We still can't hear you. Yeah, log out and log back in. Testing, testing, 1 2 6. Bruce needs to get his internet fixed. Look, you got my guests looking at you like, come on, man. Yeah, log out and log back in. Man. He's gonna have to log out and log back in. I'm gonna give him a chance. I'm gonna give him a chance. Maybe he needs to go, Bruce, if you can hear me, maybe you need to go in your setup room. All right, I'm gonna give him a chance to come back in, and then we'll wrap it up. Man, this was a great, great, great episode. Oh, here you back, Bruce. Man, go in your studio because we can't hear you. You might have to go in your studio because we can't hear you. Hurry up! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Now, as he gets it together, let me ask you: share with the audience who is your favorite player of all time besides yourself.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. He like Cristiano Ronaldo. How many? Since you like Ronaldo, how many Instagram followers does he have? You got one lifeline.
Bro, I haven't checked his Instagram since like January.
You got
Like,
one life. You got one lifeline. You might as well use it.
it's either 60 million.2 or 138 million. I'm just guessing.
Way more than that.
532 million?
More than that.
No. Wait, it's 838.
Oh, not that much.
I swear it was like 632.
He has. Last time I checked, he was at 657 million. Well, no, he's at 653. He has 653 million followers. He has the most on Instagram. Shout out! You gonna shatter his record?
I
You're
don't
gonna
know.
get 654 million. All right, we're gonna give Bruce one more chance. If we can't hear him now, I don't know. Bruce, you're on the Be Ready Sports podcast.
Yo, I hear that echo. Can y'all hear me?
I don't hear no echo, but we can hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, that's crazy. All right. What's going on, fellas? How you?
Check and make sure you don't have the show playing on YouTube. Make sure it's muted.
Oh, that is what it is.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, we good. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not used to being on this side of it. I apologize, man.
It's all good.
Yeah, sorry to
You're-
hold you up. Wanted to come in and show support. First of all, Laker Nation, man, shout out. I can't wait to watch this show back. For whatever reason, I didn't get the notification. I got to make sure I fix that. Also, want to give a shout out to the young fella. How you doing, young man?
Good, and you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm well, thank you, man. I just say it's a pleasure. I know I only caught the end, but it's good to see you on the show. My guy told me that you're doing your thing, so I'm always proud to see you young cats getting busy. I know I missed a lot, so I'm looking forward to watching the replay of this show, man.
But there's one thing that you do need to see.
Yes, sir.
The only one that matters.
All right.
Bam. Look on
Yeah,
the
I saw that
screen.
when you played it earlier. That one thing about the soccer trophies, man, those are tough. Those are tough.
He's gonna get another one.
Okay.
He gonna get another one.
So,
So
Casen, I know you probably answered this question already, man, but like, who's your favorite player? Who you try to model your game after?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo? Why Ronaldo and not Messi?
Because Ronaldo, he scores more goals and he's better.
He's better. You think he's better than Messi?
Yep.
I don't know, man. I'm a Messi guy myself. I like Messi, I like Mbappe, and I like Mo Salah. Mo Salah, he's awesome too.
Oh, we not leaving now. We not leaving now. Oh,
Nah, I
okay.
just want to come in and
Okay.
show some
Okay.
love.
No. We ain't going nowhere now. Now y'all done started something.
What happened?
All right, y'all done started something, man.
What? Nah, listen.
All right.
Mhm.
You think Ronaldo's better?
No, I think Messi's better.
Not you.
Oh, sorry.
Casen the GOAT says Ronaldo. You say Messi.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have a quick little 5-minute debate.
Okay.
Why do you think Messi is better than Casen's guy?
So I'm not at all an expert on soccer. Let me start with that. I mean, I will defer to the young fella. However,
in the foot.
I think that Messi's better because I look at him as maybe being the better team player. Now, maybe he has had better teams in his career, playing at Barcelona, playing at PSG. The Argentina team that he has been better. But I think he's better at assisting the ball, and he can still be an elite goal scorer. I think didn't he win Golden Boot at the last World Cup? I think he did. So he shows you he can pass it. He shows you he can score it. I'm not gonna say he's an elite defender, but like he can do it all. And I think where the young fella is right that Ronaldo is a better goal scorer, I think Messi's the better all-around player than him. That's my thought.
Okay, Casen, give him your rebuttal. Tell him why Ronaldo is better than Messi.
That Ronaldo. I feel like Ronaldo's a better goal scorer. And like he said, has more goals. He has more speed, and like the teams he played for, Real Madrid, Sporting, Man United, Juventus, and all that, and his power on his foot,
Okay.
and his aim on the shots.
Yeah, it's a good
But
point.
I
And you know what? I will
get
give,
real
sorry.
quick though, Bruce.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a shout out to both of y'all
Mm-hmm.
because y'all matching real well today.
Oh man. Yeah, that was that was unintentional. Man. No, I think Casen has great points. The only thing I'll say to his points is that a lot of people who favor Ronaldo also
Remember,
say that
you're debating a 10-year-old.
no, but he's making great points though. And a lot of people who favor Ronaldo, what they will say is that Ronaldo played in the English Premier League, which is widely regarded as the best league in the world, and Messi never did that. You know, Messi played in La Liga and he played in Ligue 1 in France. So if he had played in the Premier League and got busy like Ronaldo did, then you know he would have that chip also. But I see where Casen is coming from.
All right.
Yeah.
Respect.
Mm-hmm.
Our debates get a little bit more heated, but I guess he understanding that he's debating a 10-year-old. So.
No, but also I got to show respect to the fact that I can't debate him on his game. Like he would dismantle me in that debate. I have my feelings on it, but like I don't know the game the way he does, so I wouldn't even be disrespectful coming on here and trying to go at him like that. You know what I mean?
You see his face?
He's like,
never scared.
right,
He
right.
not scared.
Yeah. So, Casen, what do you think of Mbappe? I think he's a beast too. He's another one of my favorite players now.
He's really fast. I'll say that. I don't know. I don't know how to compare him with Lamine Yamal.
Okay. So, yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you can go.
No, I was gonna say, so the last World Cup final was what, 2022, I think.
Yep.
So I don't know if you remember that. You've been only 8 at the time, but just watching the Argentina-France final, and I remember that was one of the greatest sports events I've ever seen in my life. Like not soccer, not football, basketball, sports, period. And watching Mbappe single-handedly bring France back in that game with the hat trick, I thought was one of the most incredible things that I've ever seen. After, you know, it looked like Argentina was going to run away with the game, Mbappe said, nah, hold my beer, and scored 3 goals to bring that thing back. And I was like, oh my freaking goodness. So, yeah, I think Mbappe is a monster too. And he's got a chance to be the best player in the world if he's not already. But yeah, man, that was incredible. I might go back and watch that game tomorrow. I might rewatch that.
Casen, we have a quick question here in the chat. Shout out to Brucey. Bruce. He says, have you heard of the Baltimore Blast? He's a Baltimore guy. So
Nope, never heard of it.
no, you never heard of it, Brucey. You gotta tell him who the Baltimore Blast is.
Right. I want to know. I never heard of the Baltimore Blast.
Yeah.
You know, Bruce gonna know. If it came from B-More, Bruce gonna know.
Yeah, that's yeah, shout out to Brucey. He's one of our loyal members too. But everything Baltimore, Casen, he knows.
Facts.
That's what we call him, Baltimore Bruce.
Yeah.
Tell us who the Baltimore Blast is real quick, so I can let before I let Casen go. Boy, you came on the show and said ain't nobody Googling nothing.
Oh
Man, we're gonna move on. Anything else you got for my man Casen?
Nah, I don't, man. I just wanted to come on here and show you guys love and show the young fella love. You know, I love the way he's sitting here. He's just looking cool, and that face he got is scary because you can see he's on the pitch dismantling people, and he got the same face. You can see it. So I wouldn't want to go up against that. So man, I wish you the best of luck and continued excellence, young man.
Yep, thank you.
You're absolutely very welcome.
Yeah, who does he remind you of? Like his interview style and his facial expressions. Who does he remind you of?
I don't know. What you think? What do you think? I don't know.
Kobe.
Yeah. Okay.
He interviews just like Kobe.
Yeah. I
Never
can see that.
smiles.
Right.
He might give you a grin.
He's gonna smile after he retires with 5
Yeah,
chips.
yeah, he's all bit. Nah, he already got 11.
There you go.
He on Bill Russell's level.
Facts.
All
There
right,
you go.
Casen. Go ahead and give your last shout outs to any coaches, your parent, anybody you want to give your last shout outs to.
Shout out to Coach Tom. So I'm going to put something to shout out to.
Man, Tom, you must be him because
Him.
he ain't even shout out his. That's the only person he shouted out. He didn't shout. My man's a man of few words. That's all right.
Yeah.
Tell your audience how they can find you. What is your if you have Instagram, if you have TikTok, Facebook, if you have a website, tell them out where they can find you.
On my other Instagram is _. And my Instagram that I have on my phone is Casen_Velez.
I'm gonna subscribe to you.
Velez.
Yep, on Instagram.
All right, I'm gonna follow you.
We're gonna follow you. We're gonna keep following your journey.
That's right, young man.
All right. Now, Brucey always ends up on the end of the show.
I gotta work on that.
Now how we go out, Casen, we don't just end the stream like that and say bye. No, we gotta do it in style, man. Just like you scoring them goals in style, man. We gotta do this in style. So remember we said in the walkthrough?
Yep.
To be ready.
Stay ready.
All right, you ready? Let's get out of here. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, to be ready.
Stay ready.
And we out.
We out. Yep.
Peace.